Hi there. My name is Nick Raposo, and I'm the director of the Center for American Marine Art. I'm here at the 41st Schaefer International Marine Art Exhibition at the Sailing Museum in Newport, Rhode Island. And today we're going to be looking at the work of Bill Farnsworth. Bill Farnsworth was born in 1958 in Norwalk, Connecticut. He grew up, went to school, met his wife, and raised two daughters in New Milford. Bill knew early that he wanted to be an artist, beginning to draw on the walls of his bedroom at the age of 3. While Bill's father enjoyed painting as a hobby, his grandfather was gainfully employed as an artist through the Great Depression as a lace designer. After high school, Bill studied at the Ringling School of Art in Sarasota, Florida. While he appreciated his teachers at Ringling, he learned to paint mostly after his formal education. He says, "After school, I attended demos of a couple of artists, but basically learned on my own." He learned a lot of his craft by studying the masters of the golden age of illustration, such as N.C. Wyeth, Dean Cornwell, and Norman Rockwell, impressed with how they tackled complex assignments and made fine art. Early in his career as an illustrator in New Milford, Bill remembers Bernard Fuchs as the leading illustrator of the day, an innovator and master draftsman. As Bill found himself more and more in the world of fine art, Joaquin Sorolla's work, particularly his Sewing the Sails, inspired Bill. John Singer Sargent, Isaac Levitan, and Anders Zorn became influences on his work. Among contemporaries, he greatly admires painter Bill Anton. Bill's interest in marine art is rooted in the endless variety of composition, colors, and shapes found on the coast. He says, quote, "Boats coming and going, tides changing, storms rearranging. The feeling you get when you're there, that's why so many people live on the coast." End quote. Farnsworth is a master signature member of the Oil Painters of America and a signature member of the American Impressionist Society. He is also a fellow of the American Society of Marine Artists. His paintings have appeared in many national shows, museums, and private collections throughout the United States. He has been awarded the Dickinson Signature Member Award in the American Impressionist Society's national shows in both 2018 and 2019. He won first place in the American Impressionist Society 2020 online exhibition. Bill currently lives in Venice, Florida, with his wife, Debbie. Bill's work in the exhibition, Tonal Morning, depicts a dock just as the day is beginning. The painting is awash in golden tones, carried from the sky to the dock's planking to the placid water, ultimately landing at our feet in the grass. Bill's aesthetic is clean and moving, as seen in his work After the Storm. At 30 inches wide, it takes in a broad swath of landscape, empty save for a small farm to the left. The storm has passed, and Bill captures the deeply moving experience of seeing the storm clouds giving way to glorious light in the far distance. In what could be a Sargent painting, Farnsworth captures a young girl sitting in the sand, water touching her feet and dress. It is titled At One With. Her isolation is magical, hers being the sole shadow cast by the sun low in the sky. Choosing not to depict a horizon, we are focused on her, the warmth of the early evening light on her dress, and the sand contrasting with the water, the coolest of blues, and her dark hair. We cannot know what she is thinking as she contemplates the shadow she casts and the play of light on the lapping waves. It is magical. With its striking overhead point of view, Rhythm depicts oystermen working their long rakes in the light of a low-hanging sun. Again, the cool and warm colors play back and forth on a stage set above the gray-blue surface of barely rippling water. As at home in the landscape as the water, in the hitching post, Farnsworth captures dappled light filtering through trees that shelter horse and rider in their cool shade. The play of cool and warm colors in the foreground are highlighted by the sun-baked field just beyond. It is a profoundly American scene, rendered with a mastery of European academic technique. Bill's Rendezvous captures a bright afternoon, oyster boats coming together for a shared moment of rest. While there are figures in geometric shapes directing our eyes from the solo figure of the grizzled oysterman to the group in the background, Farnsworth's water is worth a second look, demonstrating approaches pioneered by Sorolla, Sargent, and Zorn. It is an impressionist masterpiece. You can learn more about Bill Farnsworth and his work at billfarnsworth.com. You can also learn more about the Center for American Marine Art at AmericanMarineArt.com.